He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
There's the page.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
What happened to the sheriff?
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Okay. So let's pan out.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Gone to the page, it sounds like Nightingale went back to Cauldron Lake. The overlap, what? These pages aren't making sense. Manuscript. Okay.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too, Nightingale. Was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job. He'd be inside, waiting for her.
That's everything. Looks like I can get another couple of maps. Yeah, that's what my guess is. We've got to go back to Cauldron Lake.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
So have a look around. Ah. Nothing. Oh, hello.
Can't be opened on this side.
Okay, so that's a one-way door.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay? Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Okay, we've pretty much searched here.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Well, yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real. Magic's not real. Right, Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
I knew that.
Okay, we got pretty much a Laurel and Hardy going on there.
They're a fine pair.
See, that texture on that door. And this is definitely with no ray tracing on. Yeah. Perhaps its shadow resolution needs to be higher. See, it's trying to be a reflective paint, but it's failing. Been there.
Good day.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Guessing that's the guy.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
Okay, so Sheriff's Station here. Wonder what that is all about. Oh, that needs a screwdriver. New conversation choices. So what's going to be the best way to do this? Because judging by the dotted bit, that's where I can go. Yeah, I just did that, silly game. I just want to have a look around. See what's going on. Must admit, this is a big improvement over Alan Wake. At least the character has some stamina.
Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
Okay. It does appear.
And boy, do we have some breaking news that's sure to knock your socks off. Davis Family Beef Jerky will now be available at the Sunday market in 3 delicious flavors. That's right. Our favorite sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky, can now be enjoyed in smoked hickory, teriyaki, and hickory teriyaki. I handed out samples here at the Valhalla Nursing Home and thought I'd catch up with one of our residents to get her thoughts. Donna, how are you?
I've got chronic back pain from my spinal stenosis.
Oh, dear. You know, when I'm feeling stiff, I find a light snack helps. So, did you try that beef jerky?
No, lunch is at 11, and I wanted to save my appetite because today was the fish soup with crackers. You're allowed up to 4 crackers, but I only take 1 unless I have a glass of cranberry juice. They ran out of cranberry juice at breakfast, which is at 7. I didn't take the oatmeal today because it makes me gassy before cribbage, and I can't...
So you didn't try the jerky? Got it. Well, that's too bad, Donna. Their new teriyaki flavor sure does hit the spot.
They had teriyaki salmon with rice on Friday's dinner menu. Dinner's at 5, but we all know the salmon takes longer to prepare, and then you're late for bingo. And who needs all that spice?
I agree. Teriyaki is a shit flavor.
Who? Is that Tapio? How are you on the line?
I couldn't end the call.
You've been on the phone this entire time?
Yes, and I hate teriyaki.
Well, it's delicious on jerky. So, let's give a big thank you to Wendy Davis for these samples.
Wendy? No, that can't be right. Wendy went missing in 2010. I heard she's dead.
No, I'm referring to Wendy Davis from our sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky.
Wendy Davis. That's the dead one. She's dead.
Right. Well, that's our time. Remember to keep your coffee warm and your chin up because that sunshine's right around the corner. Pat Maine, signing off.
That Donna voice so rings a bell to me. And I can't place what from.
Come on, Saga. Time to get back to work.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Pun unintended. Oh, no. Yep, so we can't go up that road. Huh. So even though there's radios all around the place, we might not be able to interact with them all, probably until we listen to a specific one. What we got up here? A wall. This takes me here. Hello.
I need something to cut this.
But we should be making markers, yeah. Bolt cutters, screwdriver, and a key. Wow, there's 9. Okay. I hope that's 9 in total in the game, and not 9 for this chapter. Can we go in here? We can. Is there anything to find? That's the question. Okay, he sounds bored out of his head. Nothing behind.
A lunchbox again.
Ooh.
Who's leaving these out here?
Couldn't believe how hard it was to track down these lunchboxes. Thank goodness for the internet. Oh, that's 5. Are they trying to make those coloured things signals for them?
It's so quiet here now that Hubert and Hester flew over the Rainbow Bridge. Do you fellas ever miss them? Now, why'd you go and do that? Stomping around like that, scaring the poor little things.
Okay, that didn't go over well. Can't go that way.
Setter is better.
Setter is better. So it's saying new dialogue options open. Who with? You. How exactly do we know each other?
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Oh, I always hate doing that. Okay. So that's that dialogue done. So, apparently we can go over here. To the fresh...
I'll be back in a second.
Roger. I've been working on this float for a month straight. If it rains, I am gonna lose it.
Where's the video?
That shit is delicate.
I'm sure we'll get a nice sunny
over by the sheriff's station. Oh, so now you're a weatherman?
Radio, television.
Jaakko, we're going to a cool guy's house to drink some brewskis. Are you coming? No, Ilmo. I'm very busy wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine like an asshole. Oh dear, I know what Jaakko needs. I'm a beer to the rescue. Bring out your inner Wolverine with Beer. Wow, this is the best party ever. Thanks, Beer. Beer is a traditional Finnish lager, and we drink it the Finnish way.
At the bar while actively avoiding small talk with strangers. Getting blackout drunk on a boat during midsummer and trying not to drown. In the sauna, using your beer can to hide your pippeli from wandering eyes. Partaking in the Finnish tradition of kalsarikännit, drinking at home alone in your underwear with no intentions of going out.
It's not sad if it's intentional.
Beer, your Finnish drinking adventure starts here.
Release your inner Wolverine. Oh, we're not there yet. Ah.
I need bolt cutters.
So need bolt cutters for there.
Good to see you.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Just a smidgen.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Car can be used to travel between locations.
Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha ha. The same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Return to the heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks.
Okay. Cases. Oh, okay. I'm guessing you'll... No. Aha. Oh. Cases. Victim's body organ. I'm just putting these down. Nightingale was the only victim to become a monster. I would have thought I'd go there.
Nope.
Oh. Okay, start at the top. Not expecting to be able to do this every time, because I think... Aha! So, the goal... victim of cult becoming a monster, Casey Cutting-Tree, who's involved, covered in writing, page in the chest. Okay. No. Yes. So that's probably where we want to go. But I want to see What's around? This is gonna be a little bit of exploring. Okay, so we can go through the hole. Looks very pretty. Yeah, apparently.
You go ahead to the murder site. I'll catch up.
If you say so.
Cool. I'm guessing you... Yep. So we can't go...
I need something to cut this.
Good to know. That's something marked on the map.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Yep. And this is going to involve going around the map and having a search. So basically get down here. And...
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale?
This is not the right way.
Oh.
I have a case to get back to.
Okay. That's good to know. Cauldron Lank, Cauldron Lake. Okay. So now where are we on the map? Huh. I went past the turning. Up here? Okay. Mortar falls. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a mortal pestle, quite like the one in the Witch Cauldron Lake, which is fabled to have used to travel through the night sky. Okay. Just have a look around. See if this actually goes anywhere. But I'm guessing it just looped back in. Like that.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side Slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Okay. Point of interest. Wait a minute. There's a sawn-off shotgun there. It's further down this route. Right. Huh. Again. Aha. Let's have a look inside. So it says this is a point of interest. But I'm not really seeing anything interesting. Sawn-off shotgun is going to be behind there. So that's if it's the way I'm pointing. Investigation. Oh. Intriguing. Who's involved? Nope. Cult psychology. There's a lot of equipment just laying around. How long have they been out here? Okay. That's the way that I came. So if we go down here a bit, this must be the other direction. Yep. So if I go down here, there should be the okay. A little bit further down the path. Which gets me here. Yep. Saw you before. Okay, so it's not that way. Anything new over here? Nope, that's still the same. Witch's ladle. So there's one thing that I want to check out, which I think is this. Okay, we found some footprints. Which is a little bit worrying. Certainly ramped up the audio.
You look for any further clues here, and I'll check the rest of the area.
this the way? It is. Okay, we've got these signs up and about. Probably means UFOs and You, the ultimate guide to spotting unidentified flying objects. Writing this down in case it happens again and I forget. Got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 a.m. after I finished my Omaha on the porch of the trailer. I got in the car and drove chasing it. Starry night, not much moon, as expected. It led me past Bright Falls to Cauldron Lake. Tried to find the right spot, the right emotion, the right thought. The combination to having it would have it all aligned to make it happen. Terrified it would, it didn't, not this time. Frustrated but relieved. Scanned the sky for the shapes, the objects, nothing. But when I blinked repeatedly, I think I saw the after image of an octahedron. It faded fast. Control. Octahedron is from control. When I got ready to drive back, I felt someone watching me. Here, but not here. It's him. I know it is. Does he know I'm getting close? I'm on the right track. I was right to come to Bright Falls. There you are. You know you like the knitting hero. I had it just made just for you. Okay.
Hey, Logan's birthday is coming up. I need toy ideas.
Toys. She's 14, Casey.
Okay, so what do I get her?
Get her a book. Something weird and dark. Maybe that'll get her back into reading. Fancy meeting you here.
Our crime scene's drowning. Never mind. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Okay. Whoop. Cases. You're here. No inside mentions making knitting just for me. How do they know I knit? Or is it maybe coincidence? Oh, hello.
Bare feet. Nightingale.
Okay, we're on his trail. Okay, so went up here. That is such a subtle effect to try and follow. Till you get to points like this where you can plainly see the feet. I don't like those ominous sounds. So, yep, definitely went this way. Still got the feet. Been up there. Why do I think that He's taking me to the big tree.
Tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here?
Where indeed?
I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
The overlap.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Nightingale went through the tree.